A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel and welcome to this video where we are going to talk about money, because if there's no money, there is no honey. So let's get started. So a lot of you people have actually noticed, and it is one of the biggest observation of all times, that twin flames don't have money, especially when they are going through this phase where they are trying to contemplate about the twin flame relationship, and money becomes a very big obstacle. Actually, I have noticed that on the twin flame journey, some of the people, maximum people, they face extreme poverty for some time. And let me tell you why I'm so confidently saying for some time, because I have also gone through it. But because obviously my masters had a specific plan and a role for me, even during those days when I was, from the materialistic or the societal point of view, not making enough money, I was always making good money whenever I wanted to do inner work or whenever I wanted to take care of my mission. So this is how I started figuring out that every time I was going after romantic pursuits, I was feeling very poor and I didn't have much money. But if I had to go away for a month, or if I had to do a silent retreat, or if I had to do backpacking, or if I had to just be alone, or if I had to care for voiceless beings, animals, then suddenly I would get money. So these, opposite things, the polarities actually started teaching me a lot. And it took some time for me to figure out that God gives money to twin flames only when, hear me out, only when they are genuinely doing inner work and they are completely devoted to some kind of mission. But doesn't mean that twin flames will not have a good lifestyle, or they will not have any kind of useful, luxurious products. Like technology is one of the biggest things. We need devices, we need technology, we need a lot of things to do our mission also. So will God not provide us that? God will provide us that. But God wants us to be ready so that when we get the money, we don't go crazy. And they have their own way to teach twin flames. And love and relationships, especially false twin flame, karmics, these are really important tools. Actually, modalities, I would say, they are also predestined. They are meant to be in your life if you're supposed to learn the lesson. So God is going to make you meet people who will help you to see that they only love you for your money. And if there's no money, there is no honey. And when they keep doing it to you, you become really annoyed and irritated. This happens a lot with the masculine collective. And let me tell you, every single twin flame has both masculine and feminine energies. They may not realize it. Hi, so I'm going to continue from where I had stopped. So basically I was talking about how twin flames are having, some of them are having a lot of issues with money, with finances. So I was talking about how the masculine collective also goes through this a lot, where they find people who they feel would love them for who they are, but eventually they realize that they only love money and they only love the materialistic possessions or materialistic things, or even a materialistic lifestyle. In all honesty, every single person who wants to do mission work or inner work also is motivated by something, right? So twin flames have this innate desire, this natural and organic desire to grow. They want to grow and they want to ascend. And those who waste a lot of time, like many years, just waiting, not doing anything, or they're extremely, into sexual stuff or kinky stuff, or they keep fantasizing stuff with their supposed twin flame, then those people are literally not twin flames. And I want to tell you that everybody who thinks they are twin flame may not be twin flames. Those who are literally, actually, for real, starseed twin flames, they are very different and it's easily recognizable. I can just recognize them in 5 minutes. Those who are not, I'm not saying they're inferior, but this label twin flame is very attractive. It is so attractive that everybody wants to be in a twin flame journey or in a twin flame relationship, but nobody understands the intensity of it till they get into it. And then when some people do get into the intense vibration, they cannot handle it and they leave, and then they continue their life with something else or whatever they enjoy doing. But one of the major things that twin flames are here to do is to create a balance between the materialistic world and the spiritual world. They are literally in the middle. So they have to make money as well. They cannot say, oh, I'm a sannyasi and I will leave everything and I'll go to the Himalayas. They can't do that. And at the same time, they cannot also be money minded and materialistic or very, manipulative with money. Manipulation is not given to them in their DNA. They only learn to become smart and clever with time when they have to deal with materialistic people, and when they realize that not everybody in the outside reality is so innocent, pure and nice how they assume them to be. So these type of lessons are given to them by the karmics, the false twins and the catalyst. So they should not feel bad about meeting these people, number one. Secondly, one more thing they should be very happy about is that if you meet someone, you fall in love with a person and that person leaves you because you're not that well in your finances, then they definitely don't love you, right? They cannot see your potential. Or I'm not even saying that you should go ahead with someone who is literally a codependent parasite and, just because they are very nice. So this is why I spoke about the balance. Twin flames and star seeds, the light workers, they simply need to understand, or I think a lot of you understand also, that you will end up doing inner work whether you like it or not. You will be into mission whether you like it or not. But the more you are going to run away from inner work and mission work, the more people will also run away from you, because those people are drawn towards you because of who you are. And if you yourself push it away because you want something in the materialistic world, you have to be so strong and you have to be so amazing and you have to be also so stable in your sacral chakra that even if somebody is opposite of you, even if someone is extremely materialistic, or even if someone is a narcissist, they should walk up to you and they should pursue you because you have got so many things to offer to them on the table. They just cannot do without you. That's how you should become. And I'm not saying this is something that you have to plan. It will naturally happen if you are good with your inner work. Inner work, inner work, inner work. Ascension is a lifestyle. I have been saying this for so many years now. But the intelligent ones, they catch this point and they stick with it and they make use of it. Technically speaking, finances are connected to your Mooladhara or your root chakra. And there are some very basic things that have been given, that have been told that you can do these things and then your financial situation will heal. But I feel very strongly one of the major points that will work in your favor is to take practical action. If you're not going to take any action, if you're not going to go for it, you want to do something, you want to start something new, you have a great idea, just go for it. If you're going to be constantly scared that, oh, if I do this, if I take the risk, nothing is going to work out. I mean, give it some time, give it some days, and I'm 100% sure God will never leave your hand. As I said that twin flames have to learn the lesson that karma is very important for them. And when they leave from the planet, they cannot have karma. They cannot carry any karma, be it good or be it bad. They can only take with them neutral karma. And the neutralization of all karma is done by source and masters only. They are the ones who are capable of it. And it is simply done by entering into your childlike energies, your childlike phase, your innocent phase, your real phase, where you yourself are the child and you are also the adult. And then you also have to attract similar kind of people in your life, be it friends, be it partners, even your family members, even your relatives. They all need to understand that you are a bit different and this is how you are going to operate now for the rest of your life. So you have to be that very intelligent child who is also an adult and who is also a child. Like how you transform from one role to another, it's very, very important to learn that. And so it's very important to make money, but at the same time, put that money into some great use. Now, that will not just give you good karma, but it also helps you to neutralize the karma, because when you say that I have done this, then the karma will apply to you, be it good or be it bad. Say, for example, you feed 200 beggars, okay? You feed them, you give them good food, you give them a party, and all of them are very happy and they are very relaxed after that meal. And you say that, okay, I'm gonna do it again. You do it second time, three, and now you start liking it. You feel it's good, to feed the beggars. And everything is fine. It will give you good karma till the time you say, I did it. But the moment you not only just say it, but also realize it, that I'm not really doing it. The resources, the money, the will, everything, the desire to feed these people has been given to me by the masters and source. I am simply a medium. As a medium, I'm gonna worry for their food. As a medium, I'm gonna do this job. So be it the credit or be it the karma or be it whatever it is, it goes to them only, not me. But I'm very lucky because I'm observing these people enjoying the meal. I'm enjoying all these hungry people getting a full tummy and then being able to sleep properly. And then while feeding them, maybe they need something else. You are able to provide that also. So God has put you in that position because there are 2 billion people in India, 2 in China, and the rest of the people, so total 8 billion people are there, are spread all over the world. And out of all those people, there are very few people who actually get this type of desire to look after others. So while looking after others, we need to check on ourselves, we need to check on our ego, we need to check on our health, we need to check on our fitness. We also at the same time need to check on our personal relationships. So while doing mission work, we are not saying that you have to completely ignore your personal relationship. If there is no friendship, you're not going out, you have to keep a balance for both. And for this, not only you need to make money for your lifestyle, because you can't be asking other people to take care of you all the time. Neither it is very good to completely submerge into certain things wherein you are literally depending on other people only and you don't have any other stimuli for inner work, for mental growth. So both the things are important. Materialistic world is important also and spiritual world is also important. But you need to understand both fully before you leave this planet, because all of us are actually preparing for a final moment only. And this I am saying because I have faced death so many times. Recently also I was in the emergency room for the first time, and it did turn into a funny story which everyone was pulling my leg for. But I had a taste, or I had this feeling, and in this 1 year only, in this 2023, so many times I've gone through this experience. But I've realized that God gives you all these opportunities to understand that you are here to do something, because when the moment of death comes, whatever is the most important for you, you want to do that at that point in time. Trust me. Now, there are some ways to heal your root chakra and fix your finances. I'm going to just read it out. I made a note of it. And these are the standard things that you can do. But the final point, I'll elaborate on that, which I've already given to you, but I'll still elaborate. Number 1 is practice grounding exercises like meditation, deep breathing, going to the park, walking on the grass. Something you can do in a balanced way, because these things help you to connect with nature. And twin flames especially, I'm not talking about materialistic world, I'm talking about specifically twin flames. They get a lot of energy when they go out in nature. And it's a fact. Even when I'm not getting good ideas or I'm feeling stuck, I go out for a walk. I play with the animals. I smell or the fragrance of earth, and it feels better, and then you feel so much relaxed and rejuvenated. So this is one thing they need. They need to play in water. They need to go away somewhere for 2 days, for a day. They need to keep taking these type of breaks. Otherwise, they'll have a difficult time. Point number 2 is tell yourself, whenever you're negative, lift yourself up, reprogram yourself. You have to use affirmations, and you have to actually reprogram and rewire your mind when you're literally low. The moment you feel that you're poor, you don't have any money, you don't have any resources, you can't do your mission work, you cannot even afford to get your inner work done. If you are into those low mentalities, think about it, my dear friends. If you cannot help your own self, if you cannot get something for your own self, how will you get it for others? And God will start giving it to you when you're 100% sure that you want to do inner work, and you're 100% sure that you want to do mission work. And I'm telling this to you, mission work is not a personal thing. your inner work is different, mission work is different, and your profession is different. Profession is where you make money from, you do hard work, and mission is where you spend it in. And it's very important for all twin flame starseed light workers to make money and spend it into their mission. If they are doing the opposite, then it is wrong. Okay, that's why a lot of people feel burned out, because when they make money for other people who are really independent and they can take care of themselves, they start creating that negative karmic balance. So they get burned out and they have to stop. Point number 3 is work on your relationships with money. Try to do other things like decluttering, throwing away things that you don't need, donating things that you've kept for too long, and other things like understand why do you feel poor, where is this poverty consciousness coming from, who in your family uses these type of words that, oh, we are poor, we don't have money, money brings everything, money is what makes you happy. Try to look for the source of your poverty consciousness. And then consider energy healing. You should heal yourself. You should go for therapies, you should go for massages, or you should go for some kind of retreats. You should also go for some kind of acupuncture, acupressure, chiropractor, do some yoga, go for swimming classes, go for dance classes, like do some kind of healing activity. And I'm not saying these things are all under healing. There are certain things that will just be healing for you. You need to figure it out. Maybe you love painting, maybe you like to walk in the nature, maybe you like to go trekking. There is something that rejuvenates you and gives you energy. So even that is kind of healing for you. And then the most important point is take practical action. Whatever you want to do, any business idea, even if you're trying to do something new, you must research about it. You must figure out how much time is it going to take for you to learn those skills and practically apply it. And sometimes you have to really jump into it to see where is it going to go. Try to make a budget, try to make a presentation, make a project in your mind or write stuff down. Try to figure things out, and don't just sit there and do nothing. Don't just believe that something is going to happen on its own. Actually, many things happen on its own, but we need to take one step. When we take one step, source takes 10 steps. We take 100 steps, they've already taken like 10,000 steps for you. So that's how it works. This is where I'm going to close this particular session. It is imperative that you heal your chakras and you get aligned with all of your chakras so that your Merkabic field can get activated, so that you can enter into your higher self role, and you can be a person who simply wakes up every day and looks forward to live up to that day and enjoy that day. I will see you soon in another one. One love, peace out, and Jai Shri Ram.